Hi, everyone. Welcome to the 14th week. This semester is almost over, right? We've got this week, next week, and then we got the final exam week, and that's it. So, for those of you that have been staying caught up, great job. You're coming down the home stretch now, and you can almost take a break. For those of you that have not been doing anything all semester and have decided that you're going to wait until the end of the semester to get all your work done, well, the end of the semester is already here. I'm not listening to any more sob stories. I'm not listening to any more excuses. Um, take note before you send me an email asking me if you can do anything to raise your grade. Take note of my late policy and take note of my extra credit policy, both of which are spelled out clearly in the syllabus. So this week we're doing Civil Peace by Chinua Achebe. So Chinua Achebe was born in Nigeria, and Nigeria is a country with a very troubled and tumultuous history, to say the least, to put it mildly. And so, Nigeria has its roots back in, like the year 1000 AD and so on and so forth. And then, Europeans came in and captured Nigerians and enslaved them and sold them in the slave trade in places like Europe and the United States, and so on and so forth. Then uh, Britain came in and claimed Nigeria as its own, and it stayed that way for many years until about 1960, when uh, England decided to go ahead and give Nigeria its independence. And you would have thought that would have solved all of Nigeria's problems, but it did not. So they had a big civil war in Nigeria from about 1967 to 1970. And Chinua Achebe was living in Nigeria at the time. So even though this is a British literature class, he was born in Nigeria when it was a British territory, and he lived there throughout the turmoil that was the Nigerian Civil War, which you can get more information on through Google searches and so on and so forth if you would like to know more about that. Now, civil peace. There's a couple things I want you to look at in this. One is the language that's being used here. Um, Chinua Achebe uses what's called local color, where he tries to capture the language of the people as it is spoken, which in this case is a type of modified English, if you will, that's modified to Nigeria. And so yeah, he misspells words, and yeah, he makes it sound funny, but it's not sounding funny really, because what it is it's the way that Nigerians were speaking uh, during the time of the Nigerian Civil War. So the Civil War is over with. There's a guy named Jonathan Nwegbu who has been fortunate, and he gets some government money called an ex gratia, which they call an egg rasher. And he's asleep at night, and thieves come knocking on his door. And they're like, hey, we're good thieves. We don't want to bother you. We don't want to cause any problems, but you got to give us all your money. And so, how he responds to that and how he responds to being robbed and all that stuff, these are all things that uh, you should pay attention to as you read this. So, again, just like always, there is a reading quiz, and there is let's see. There is you got to watch the TED. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Wrong week. So there is a reading quiz and there's a discussion board. There's not a paper that you have to write. So again, we're kind of getting towards the end of the semester. I know you've got final exams. I know you got final projects. So I want you to do the discussion, and I want you to do the reading quiz for Civil Peace by Chinua Achebe.